Hello everyone, my name is Lavik Khanna and today I'll be presenting overfitting and model validation for marketing analytics. Alright, so here's the breakdown of the topic in my own words. Overfitting is when there are too many variables in a predictive model, causing the results to be unreliable, whereas model validation is the way to combat this, where the predictive model is put through a process which allows us to assess it whether the results are reliable or not. The article Zhao et al. 2019 actually uses Uber as an example, where they're trying to evaluate the likelihood of users' actions, right? And they deal with multiple different products such as Uber Eats, Uber the car, right? These are all different variables, thus overfitting. To combat this, they have the model validation MRMR, right? This allows for quick and easy model selection and hence deployment. Cooper 2025's article states various different model validations. However, I'll be mainly focusing on cross validation, which is the most popular one that I've come across in my research. Alright, so I'll be critically analyzing cross-validation. So the major strength is that it's actually perfect for estimating prediction error accurately, right? By the article by Bates 2023. And this also goes beyond customer transactions. They're also used for models of all stages of the customer cycle, right? From the article Bitchmol 2010, it is shown using for before and after pre-purchase whatnot. It's also more accurate and reliable than another model validation known as bootstrap validation by the article Q 2008. And actually also by Holmberg's article, we can see how it actually assess how models perform on unseen data, which is new data, not from the old data. So this allows for new data validation, right? Whereas the limitations are that they're not actually good with small samples. By the same article, Holmberg 1991, and there's actually a 50-50 split, right? Which is by Steckel and von Honecker is actually not optimal, where more data should actually be allocated more to estimation and not validation instead, right? And the problem is that for other researchers, it doesn't go beyond predictive validity, right? Unlike double cross validation, which also goes for coefficient stability instead. So one of my recommendations from all businesses is to select the right model validation, because we have different model validations as discussed earlier for different purposes. Like how Bootstrap is actually better for small sample sizes, whereas cross validation is actually better for bigger sample sizes. So yeah, and my second recommendation is actually to look to improve on model validations. As an article by Von Thaden and Wen 2019 actually states that model validation actually itself becomes a model over time, right? And therefore, businesses should look to continuously evolve the model validation and not stick to just one for like a whole process, right? It should be refreshed and keep evolving as it goes on. All right, here are my references.